Welcome to Heat Check, powered by Defunct.com. These are the highest selling vintage t-shirts on eBay over the last 2 weeks. Let's see who made the list. Coming in at number 10, we have this vintage 90s, 95 actually, Marauder long sleeve Euro Tour tee specifically. This was pretty dope. I've not seen this particular design before. I actually like these long sleeves. This is me personally. They don't tend to sell as well as other like short sleeve versions, but I like these long sleeve tees. This is pretty dope. We got this. Looks like it's in pretty fantastic condition. Like maybe like purchased and then stored. I don't know, but super dope. Hard to find, obviously. Probably not a super well attended tour, but still super dope. This one sold for $1,000. Now at number 9, we have the vintage Snoop Dogg Murder Was the Case. Now, this is actually my personal favorite Snoop Dogg tee. I don't know, I just like it. I love the big spell out in the back. Love the font. It's a super cool font. This one's pretty dope. We've seen this one plenty of times on this list, so there's not a whole lot to say. This one looks like it's a decent condition. I think the tag is gone. It is size XL. This one sold for $1,100. Then we have a t-shirt we haven't actually seen in quite a while. This is the 1990s Fear and Loathing Las Vegas Mosquito Head tee. This is one of those sort of classic mosquito head tees, but we haven't actually seen it in a while. Size large on the Hanes tag. Mosquito head is a staple on this list, as you'll come to find out. This tee looks like it's in pretty good condition. I don't see any major flaws, though. Flaws do tend to be pretty well hidden in the chaos of some mosquito head t-shirts. Overall, looks like it's pretty good condition. It is a size large, obviously. Probably going to be not too bad. Front collar to bottom is 22 inches. Yeah, armpit to armpit only 19 inches. That's pretty small, but still a fire tee. So this one also sold for $1,100. Here's a really curious one at number 7. We have this 1990s peyote bootleg Dragon Ball Z tee. I'm not super familiar with all of the Mexican bootlegs, particularly like the Dragon Ball Z stuff. But this one looks like it's in really good condition. Looks like it's actually a really cool t-shirt. It's like, again, sometimes bootlegs are just cooler than the official one. So this one's really interesting. This is the first time we've seen a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt on the Heat Check Top 10. So that's pretty cool. There's the tag. That's pretty cool. Welcome, Dragon Ball Z Mexican bootlegs. This one sold for $1,250. Then coming in at number 6, we have a t-shirt we do see fairly often, and that is the Nirvana Sliver tee. Though this one's a little bit different. This is on the white frame. And it only has graphics on the front, not on the back. I'm just recalling my Sliver tee that was in black. I thought it had some stuff on the back, but maybe I'm misremembering. Either way, let me know if this is a special version that I'm just not aware of. Either way, probably my favorite Nirvana t-shirt, that's for sure. The graphic on this looks really, really clean, almost suspiciously clean. But I'm always like that when I see like something that looks too good. The tag is gone on this one, so that's a little iffy, but we don't authenticate t-shirts on this video, but if you do want authentication, remember to check out Legitimate, because you don't want to buy one of these for $1,500 and buy a fake, and that's what this one actually did sell for, $1,500. Next up, we have the WWF Mind Games t-shirt. We have seen this t-shirt many times on this list. It is a fairly regular on this list. This one's obviously super cool. Size large on this one. This one looks like it's in immaculate condition. I don't see any major flaws anywhere. The graphic looks like it's in incredible condition. The back looks super clean too. You can see like the black. This is like the t-shirt that I would even like be like concerned with dry rot at this point. They don't say necessarily they've checked for dry rot. I don't think. But yeah, at this point I would probably be fairly concerned with dry rot just because of how fresh this thing looks, but maybe not. Hopefully everything is on the up and up. This one sold for $1,500. Then at number 4, we have the Dudley Boys. We see this t-shirt fairly regularly, almost regularly enough where it might need to be retired from the list. We all know this is a cool t-shirt. Tie-dye Dudley Boys, 3D, Dudley Death Drop, like, wicked cool. Like, ECW classic. This one gets sold fairly often, and we do see it pretty high on this list most of the time. In this case, it sold for $1,525 with 5 bids. Then at number 3, we actually have the first of 2 of these t-shirts. We've never had this happen before where the exact same design was sold on the same list, but we do have that today. Here we have the Glenn Strange Frankenstein Mosquito Head t-shirt. Again, mosquito heads are always going to be up on this list somewhere most of the time. Really cool t-shirt. This one's in size XL. It's got the standard look of the mosquito head t-shirt, obviously with the dope Frankenstein graphic on the front. Let's see, size XL. Yeah, it looks like everything is pretty good condition here. This one sold for $1,799. Looks like they probably just took an offer based on my research, but pretty cool t-shirt. Then at number 2, I said we had another one right back to back. We have the other Frankenstein, but this is not the same t-shirt. You can see that the tag is different. This is on the Hanes heavyweight and in a size large. This looks like this one sold first out of Thailand. So what probably happened is somebody saw that this one had recently sold for a lot of money, put their version up, and hoped to get similar price, and they did. This one only sold for $1,725 with 21 bids. So both sellers got a good deal for sure. Now, before we get to number 1, if you're going to spend a fortune like on one of these t-shirts on this list, make sure that it's authentic by using the Legitimate app in the description below. Use code LoopFan for 25% off your authentication. Then at number 1, we have the vintage Ozzy Osbourne all over print tattoo t-shirt. This is like the tattoo art that's all over this one. This one is one of those sort of classic, iconic, super valuable t-shirts that always goes for a lot of money. This one also gets faked a lot, so you got to watch out for that. But as far as I can tell, as far as my eye tells me, this one looks all right. It doesn't look like it may be one of those Fugazi ones, but this one's super cool. This one always gonna get command at high price. I don't think it's ever been number 1 on this list, but it is today. Wicked cool t-shirt. Congratulations to the seller and the buyer. Super cool t-shirt. This one sold for $2,025 with 39 bids for the number 1 spot this week.